Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Here it is, Thursday, the 30th of March. Unbelievable. 2023. Did you know that it was 1 year ago today that we had that big Boston event? Can you believe how fast time goes? I mean, it's amazing. 1 year ago. Wow. What a big day that was. I remember. Pretty hectic behind the scenes, if I remember right. But it was good. Um, the last few days I've been talking about low hanging fruit, how you could share without being a marketer, because I think that's you don't have access to this feature. Oh, I don't know what that is. Anyway, all of you can hear me okay, right? Ron Hubert, thank you for the super sticker, sir. Can I have a thumbs up real quick that you can hear me? Because I had something pop up and it made me nervous. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, we can hear you. Okay, thanks. Whoa! Now that's thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for the quick response. Anyway, I never want you to stop thinking about how you can creative, be creative in having fun and building the business because I think that's unbelievable. Colonel Daniels, thank you, sir. Thanks for the unicorn and the super sticker. What I wanted to go over today was, in the last few months, because AI is really moving around in the world, and I'm pretty fascinated with machine learning or AI, and I want to see what good it can be doing for people, and I'm pretty blown away. I've done many videos that almost I do a audio blog maybe one a day. Then I do regular videos, but and that is a blog about something, either AI or something to do with AI, and I reword it so I'm not plagiarizing anybody. And then I add a video behind the scenes of what that blog's about. And I was thinking about, you know what, I'm going to bring up just some of the stuff that I've seen in a very short amount of time. And it's pretty cool stuff. Let me give you an example. Uh, oh, by the way, I shot a real quick message to Mr. Mufareh. I said, brother, what a quick year. It's been a year ago today. He goes, yep, time is flying. And he told me, he said, we've come a long way and still working hard. We just did an 18-hour nonstop meeting back to back, all amazing progress. And then he said, Kamal, Muhammad Kamal, is on his 30th hour. That's what's being done for us. So if a day's not met or an hour's not met, don't come to me. Because even if I don't know 100% of what's going on, the 1% tells me this is going to be the biggest company in the world. It's going to rock this world. It's going to change this world. It's going to change your world. And a day here, a day there doesn't matter to me because I want to tell you something. I work for a Fortune 500 company, travel all over the world. You guys know that. And we have big plans and budgets, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that. You could leave a meeting. Now, this isn't a compared to Onpassive, it's a baby company. Okay, really, compared to Onpassive, it's nothing. And we would have up, we're going to do this by this and this by that. We have the meeting at noon, it lasts till 1, we leave. And by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so many things came up that are going to probably prolong the date that we set out of our hands. So those things happen. But I know this, if you're giving your all, which we know they are, if we don't believe that they are, you're in the wrong place. If you don't know by now, we're all in the wrong place. They're giving everything they got. So if it's an hour here, a day here, a week here, a month, I don't want to hear about it. I mean, you could go to other people, I guess they like talking about. For me, that's don't come to me. I focus on tomorrow. What am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do the next day? What am I going to do the next day? I'm chasing tomorrow. You know why? Because I'll never get there. But every day I'm learning something new and I'm doing something new and it's all for the better. Because one day, what we're looking for or what we're waiting for, whether it's links, whether it's O Connect in the back office, it's going to be born and it's going to be there. And this so-called waiting, which I don't do, I hate it. I hate the word. I don't know what it means. Waiting, waiting. If we weren't founders, we wouldn't be waiting. It would launch, you'd see it and go, oh my God, I want it. I want to be a reseller. Boom, I'm in. No waiting, no nothing. You didn't go on the journey. But the journey is, if you would wrap your head around the journey instead of, I understand people are hurting. That has nothing to do with Onpassive. Nothing. Do you think there's anybody in the planet, Miles Condrati, thank you for the super sticker. You think there's anyone in the planet seriously doesn't want money to start coming in more than Mufareh and his team? Really? I mean, can we even fathom what has been spent? So if you want to wait, wait. If you want to think about what you can do ahead of time, if you want to help other people that haven't migrated, if you want to do little things that you can do while they're getting ready to put the links in the back office or O Connect, do it because it makes time go fast. I don't want time to go any faster, by the way. But anyway, let me get on to some stuff that AI has been doing, is doing, and this is just a small amount. They have learned, they have made a AI miniature robotic honeybee. Let me tell you what it does. They found out that bees communicate by shaking their butt back and forth. Really. And they've learned what rhythms mean what. So they can actually take this bee and tell real bees, put it in the hive, tell real bees where to go to pollinize a field, a place, or whatever. I don't know about you, but that is so cool. And I'm going to tell you something. If you do any research at all, and I research things I'm interested in. I can't go out of my way and, oh, I need to know that. No, I don't. I need to know what interests me. And that interests me. The honeybee population has really dropped. And newsflash, go to Google and ask how long can mankind live without honeybees? Yeah, it's a scary thought. But there's an end. If we don't have honeybees, it's eventually over. Anyway, don't want to do doom and gloom. There's one. They made a device that can smell. Now they're working on these things and making them better and better and better. And these things will be able to the point, you know how a dog can smell, if you go to the airport, they can smell drugs, contraband, all different kinds of stuff. They can sniff out sad enough bodies that have people have died maybe in an earthquake or car. They can get inside and they can detect it. These smell this AI thing that they developed. Also, I realize that a lot of some people, not a lot. I don't like to say a lot. Some people lost their sense of smell during the pandemic, and these things are learning. Now, obviously, we program not me. It's out of my pay grade, but they program them how to think. It's machine learning, so they'll get a smell, they get whatever, and they learn from that, and it feeds back to us, the humans, and makes things better. I saw where they had made a chess playing robot. This just to see if they could. And obviously, you feed in, he does this, you do that, they do this. There's so many thousands and thousands of moves and counter moves, and but they had one. Now they have different phases, but the last one beat like a grand champion. Yeah, didn't sweat. It watched the move. It calculated. Boom. Okay, that the best move to make in this circumstance, scanning the board, is this, and it won. I don't know if they always win, but a lot. Okay, another one just for fun. I think it was these young guys. I don't remember where it was at. I don't know if it was Korea or Japan, somewhere. They invented a hand, looks like a hand, a robotic hand that can play rock, paper, scissors. I don't even understand how to play. If you play rock, paper, scissors with me, I'm done. But it wins 100% of the time. I have it on one of my videos. I have all these videos that I'm saying right now. And it is so fast. The guy tried to trick it with his hand as quick as he could. And it was a millisecond after he moved his hand. It knew what was coming. Now, what they did was they took cameras from like motion picture cameras, like you'd use for instant play, instant replay for a football game or uh, hockey or basketball, where they slow it down to, and they use these cameras and they use technology and machine learning at every situation, every movement, everything the guy started to do, it knew. Cool stuff. And you think, how important is playing rock, paper, scissors? It's not. What's important is what it learned. It's so cool. I saw yesterday, I did a video. They made this spider robot, kind of a spider, whatever, and it can climb up walls straight up and actually upside down. And if there's anything in the way, like a ridge, let's say it's a water tower, and they have ridges where they're welded together. Obviously, a water tower is not one big thing. They put them together, they weld them, and then they have a big brace around them. This thing went over that and kept going. And you think, for what? I'll tell you why. It can go up and check out the stress of the metal, the weld. It could do under bridges, anything metal. And this thing, click, 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 anything in the way, it would look at it and step over it. All four legs. So cool, guys. So cool. Maybe this doesn't fascinate you guys, but I wanted to bring it up because it's stuff they're doing. And I've been doing videos about Onpassive, but I'm also doing videos about AI and machine learning. They have another one that it rides along the ground and it reads the terrain. They call it a bat bot, because it runs off sonar like a bat. Bounces back and it tells it, this is here, this is under here, this is here. It can go around objects. In fact, it goes around, and every few seconds it goes back to try to go back on course. They're making that better. And that could be for anything. That could be for looking for oil, for gold, for precious metals, for gas. I mean, who knows, right? But the what I'm saying is the kind of things that they're creating is so cool. They made another one. I think they call it Mozart, but it can create music if you add the words. It can create music for anything. Is that bizarre? Now, obviously, humans have to program them and teach them what what to analyze. Another one, they have one I did a few days ago, working on the water crisis in the world. Yes, we have a lot of water, but there's a lot of wasted water. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's going to analyze the best way to do things with water to get the most out of it, and how to get it, and how to take care of it, and the impact that it has on a flow or a certain direction, or how much it's going through. cool stuff. And then, we always talk about recycle, recycle, recycle. Recycle's a pain in the butt for countries. It really is not as easy as it sounds. It's a pain in the butt because, yeah, you could get it. Now, they have people standing in a line, and here comes the trash. Plastic, green plastic, wood, freaking aluminum, steel, everything coming to this conveyor. And people grab it and they throw it here, they throw it here, they throw what a mundane, horrible job, okay? They made robots that can detect as it's running through and they pick it up and put it where it needs to go. It'll work 24/7. It doesn't get tired, and it's very efficient because it doesn't have to go on break. It doesn't have it just fills up these bins. They can come get the bin, bring it out. That's green plastic. That's clear. That's metal. That's stainless steel. That's I mean, those little things are absolutely mind blowing, mind blowing, and that's what our company's part of being AI. And they're going to invent a lot of these things that we don't know about to make it better for mankind. Make it better. Yes, it will probably, it has already taken some of the mundane jobs, but it's going to open up jobs that have never been there. There'll be jobs in the next 10 or 15 years that people will make good money at that don't exist today. And they say, how can that be? You have to believe it. If you believe on passive and you see what's happened, you got to believe that there's things there we don't know but through technology, the world's just changing. It's not just eliminating, it's changing what we think and what we do. I mean, the sad thing is go look at the percentage of kids that go to school and they get a degree in something they don't use. Bad enough, you got to pay a mortgage when you get out, right? You got to it's almost like a 30-year mortgage to pay your student loan. But on top of that, you took something that you're never going to use. I think those days are gone. I think people are going to be able to focus on what they like, just like everything else. If your passion is writing, you can get a course. If yours is this, you can get a course on that. That's what they need to focus on. I remember my daughter when she was in college, and I said, "Well, what class do you have?" And she's telling me, I said, "What the frick does that have to do with?" And it doesn't. It's like a filler. And what a bunch of wasted time. 4 or 5 years and something they could do in probably one or one and a half. Then people let people focus on what they love. But so many kids are going to college to go to college. Listen, you want to have fun. It would be cheaper for parents. Send them a freaking Disney World for a month. I mean, seriously, I know for a fact it's sad. Not with everybody, but a lot of people. I had friends went in for drafting. He never drafted anything. My daughter's a supervisor. Nothing to do with what she went to school for. She did well because some that paper opens up doors, but isn't that ridiculous? Seems kind of ridiculous to me. Anyway, so recycling's one. Here's the one I really like. They made a robot that takes people that are disabled, maybe paralyzed, they can't, and they make it so that they can operate these robots. Maybe in they have one that is like uh, a a waiter or a waitress, whatever it is. It brings the food, and somebody that maybe normally couldn't get a job but wants to do something, wants to feel productive. They have machines that people that are paralyzed can run and run these robots. That's that's so cool. That kind of stuff. I saw another one I did, and this is crazy. Why I don't know, but they have battery operated shoes. And this guy is ripping down the road in shoes that are battery operated. And he's moving. He's walking, but while he's walking, you know what it's like? It was like he was walking on an escalator. You know those things in the big airport, you stand on 'em and they move? It's like he's walking on that while it's moving, so he's flying. I mean, what do you walk, 3 miles an hour? That made it like 10, like he's freaking running fast, but he's just walking. It was so cool. Uh, they had another one, I believe it was called, I don't remember the name, but it could paint. Like, if you did a painting and you show it to this AI machine learning robot, it can look at it, analyze it, and paint it almost to a T. What would that be used for? It doesn't matter. It could be, it's like Onpassive. Everybody looks at the label and says, I'm never going to use that. Bull crap. You might use it. You can modify it to do whatever you want with it. Just because it has a name doesn't minimize what you can do with it. Um, oh, this was another one. This is they made a micro bot. Should I still going, guys? Are you okay? If I'm boring you, I mean, this is stuff that fascinates me, and maybe it doesn't you, and I don't want to keep going if it's something you're not interested in. Thumbs up if you're good with this. Yeah, nanobots, right? This one bot, really, really super freaking small. They travel to the bloodstream, and they can undo clogged arteries. You see what I mean? Thank you. Come on. You know what? Everybody's scared to death to go to the doctors, right? Scared to death. But if you could go in the morning and come out at night, and let me tell you something else I brought up the other day, yesterday maybe, I can't remember, all the days flow together. There's a lot of technology out there that will solve things that will change people's lives, add to people's lives, increase life. I believe that, but I think they're squashed. I gotta believe that if a company, I don't care what it is paid to do something, that if there's a cure for it, that company doesn't make any money. Something's wrong. So do they really want a cure? I'm just asking. But what happens if this idea, and this is hypothetical, okay? This idea comes into my brother, Mr. Ash Mufareh, and he has a platform, big platform, multi-billion and billion trillion dollar platform. And this man or this woman comes up with an idea that proves this certain thing will work. But she or he knows if she brought it out in the market, yes, the big dogs would grab it, offer her unbelievable amount of money to shut up. They buy the patent and they shove it in the closet. Why? Because it ruins their industry. Do you think, just a question, if something like that came to ask, that would happen? My answer is no. Is it a tricky position to be in? Yes. I worry about that with Ash and the company more than anything because I believe those things, some of those things are there. I really, really do. And I believe the gateway for them getting out to us would have to be a platform that's not driven just by money. And this company's not driven by money at all, which is totally crazy. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see you understand what I'm saying? So if I had an invention, health, energy, anything like any kind of, and I knew there was on passive, and I seen this guy on TV, business report, health, whatever, AI, and who he is. Do you think I would climb a freaking mountain to go make sure he sees what I have? Lights out. Okay, lights out. Do you think that might, I don't know this, but this is the way I think. Do you think that that hasn't been going on already? Shut the front door. Okay? Shut the front door. My opinion. I don't know, but that's where I'm going. Mm, listen, the reason I'm saying there's stuff we don't know is so big it make you probably make you cry. I'm going to tell you why. To be partnership with Dubai, the government of Dubai, do you think it was because of how much money Onpassive has right now? No, doesn't make sense. Do you think it was just about the money? I don't think so. I think it was where is Onpassive going? And who's aboard now? What is this foundation that we don't see? We don't see it all. Every time we see another piece of the foundation, another pillar, we go, oh my God, how could it get any bigger? And there's many of those. Some of those pillars are people. Some of those pillars are scientists. Some of those pillars are doctors. So you open the curtain and you say, look what I've got. We want to partner with you. That's me. I can't read this any other way. Sorry. I don't read it any other way. So if they're a day late, week late, month late, I'm embarrassed to say anything about it because that's what we don't see. My opinion, don't go tell people I know. I don't know, but I can read. I can read what's going on. And while some people were waiting, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of why. Why? How does this happen? It's too big and too good. It's can't. It's something going. There's bigger. The bigger stuff. I have to add to it. That's me. I have to make it up. And so far, I've been right, but it was better. So far, what I'm thinking of things are going, I was right, but the outcome was even better. So I'm going to keep thinking that way, if you know what I mean. I hope so. Phew. 381 people. Thank you very much. Like I said, they had one that paints, the micro one. Another one. They have a robot. Now, don't think robot walking like 1978 robot. I'm talking about machine learning, a machine that they call the lifeguard. I'm not kidding. And this thing sits out, doesn't have to be right in the water. It sits out, and it scans and it can read the current, riptides. You guys know what a riptide is? I've been in them. It's not fun. Riptides run straight out to the ocean. You ever notice if you're in the ocean? I swam in the ocean a lot when I was a kid, and you'd be coming in, and then you'd hit a spot where you're swimming like a banshee trying to get in, and you're not moving. That's a riptide. Thank you for the super sticker, the Mama Shaw. Thank you so much for the super sticker. But that's a riptide. The bottom is coming back so hard. It's usually next to jetties or something. It's where two waters meet, like a wave going out and one come out. You get caught in a riptide. What they tell you: swim to the left, swim to the right. Don't try to swim directly in. But people have drowned thousands, thousands and thousands and thousands drowned in a riptide because they panic. They're swimming their butt off and they're not moving. This machine, the lifeguard, can read that. Humans can't read that. Is that a benefit to people? Darn right it is. That's amazing. That's the industry we're part of. Not just digital, guys. Not just digital. You remember the circle Astro? He drew this big circle and a little section he called the system that we see, digital. Mm-mm, I'm just want listen, my whole goal the whole time I'm ever live is to get people to think, inspire you to think, because it's a lot of fun. I used to work out when I was younger. Arms hurt so bad I couldn't stretch them. Now I work this out, and sometimes it feels like I pulled a muscle in my head. No, but it's fun. It's fun to think. It's fun to see the potential. Anyway, what else do I have? They have another one. It's called mm, I can't remember the name, but all these are on my channel, and I made them for people that if you can't, if you have, if your sight is impaired, it's audio. If your hearing is impaired, it has closed caption. So you get it. Everything. Everybody gets everything. Okay, that's and they're called audio blogs. I started doing that because I thought, I you could read a blog, but I add a video to it. If I could, it takes a little work to run around and try to put all these things together, but it's a lot of fun. It's something that's what I do when some people are waiting. I don't want to wait. I don't believe in waiting. It's a waste of life. Anyway, they have a robot that can mimic your handwriting. So you sign your name. I don't know if anybody signs their name anymore. My kids can't even do cursive. My grandchildren, they're not even taught it. Stop! Stop! Lola! She's scratching and her legs hitting the floor. You hear? Dun, 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 sound like she does it right in front of me, right? The whole house. Anyway, it mimics your handwriting. That you could see there'd be a lot of potential for that down the road. Who knows? But they have everything. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I chatted a long time, 30 minutes, but it's something that I thought some of you, a lot of you would think was interesting. Interesting, yeah. Another thing, update on my grandson, Jaden. The great news is he's coming home tomorrow. So Dawn's gonna go up there and get him. I talk to him on the phone every day. He's doing very well. He sounds happy. We're gonna get him into basketball or something because he's gonna be freaking tall. I mean, he's 5'10" now, 11 years old. Wears a size 14 shoe. Let me tell you something. He can eat. Yeah, all of them can eat, but he can eat. Anyway, I'm so happy about that. Thanks for all your prayers. It could have been worse. It's a process, though. It takes time. He's going to come home and do an outpatient thing where he meets with a person to talk to weekly. And thank God, also, is he's going to be able to go to the same place that Alexis goes to. And once again, I want to shout out to Redfern and Jane. Their daughter, Claire, has helped Alexis more than anybody else. The lady's amazing. Never met her, but when my granddaughter's not doing good, she texts Claire, and Claire really saved her. Really, Claire is the best of the best at this. Really, I can't say that enough. Anyway, I'm going to let you all go. I hope that this interested you because it does me. And keep your eyes open. Things could change any second. Uh, Friday. Oh yeah, tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I wasn't. Anyway, I already said yes, but I'm doing a Q&A with Red. 11 o'clock. We're going to be in there 1 hour. I got to go because I got my live at noon, and I think Red's going too. He might stay, but I think he's leaving at 12. So 1 hour, and we're out of here. Let me do a shout out real quick. 35 minutes running my mouth. Look at this. Gene, thank you for the super sticker. Fantastic. For the basketball for my grandson. You darn right. You know what I did? Since we're just talking in my living room with 300 people. Um, right before this problem happened, we got called by the school. I looked into basketball. What is it? Camp, I guess. Basketball camp. They teach you the fundamentals. That's really what it needs because if you just go out and start playing. You want to learn how to play. It was like 500 bucks. I went, eat. Can't do that. But I think we can find something else that he'll be able to do. So that's what we're working on. But thank you. Marcian, thank you for the super sticker. So yeah, I'm working on it. It's in the process. But thank you, Gene. Anyway, let me say hellos to people. Sharin Shutena, welcome. M. Kaylee's here, always here. Thank you. I keep hearing noises. My wife went to the Columbus Market. It's an outside market with her mom and her sister. Her mom's visiting up here for a week because it's Dawn's aunt's 100th birthday tomorrow. 100. And she moves around and everything like she's 70. Yeah. Anyway, Rob Lynn Nakamoto's here. Hello, Lynn. Don't forget about Rob Lynn tonight at 8. They're on every night. Every night they are. Angela Joseph, thank you so much for being here from the Bronx, New York. Manoj Bagheel, thank you for being here. Karina Lance, hello, Karina. Can never forget to say hi. Casey Evanbergen. He said, never stop thanking. Well, that's what I want to hear. Eric Kessler, what's happening, my buddy? Uh-oh. Gayling Matthews, can I donate to his basketball team? Yes. Thank you, Gayling. Guys, I didn't say it so you do that, so but thank you very much. I'm just open with you guys, and it's kind of therapeutic for me too. Bulk and Ghost, how you doing? Are you free enough? Yes. Patricia Parent, I hope you're feeling better. A lot of people praying for you. I know you had a bad time, but you're here, and I'm really glad. Window White, my man, is in the home, in the house. Problem Paduke, what's up? Virginia DeSanto, always here, and thank you. Fan Fanjong Mookie, welcome. Diane Babyface Lennon is in the house. Need a house cleaning robot. Hey, when they do have it, I'll be the first to get it for Dawn. I owe her big time, guys. Could you? Oh, I got to tell you something. You know, when it rains, it pours. This will be quick. Dawn's mom comes up with her sister. Dawn goes to meet him over at my oldest daughter's house. They have dinner together. They're having a blast. They decide to give Shorty a bath there so they can stay longer because he's got school the next day. They find out, well, my granddaughter's washing his hair. He's got lice. All right. So let me tell you a story about lice. When you're married to a clean fanatic like Dawn, she killed every lice on the planet. I'm telling you right now. Anyway, somebody in school had it. They told us about it a week ago. So we were thinking, oh, I hope he doesn't get us a pain. Dawn goes, oh, yeah, you got to do everything. He had it, brought him home, got him a cap thing to buy. She went out to the store. She got shampoo. She got sprays. She did 10 loads of laundry, did all the coats. I mean, she washed down the whole freaking house. What made me think of that is you said about a robot that cleans the home. She did it all, got it all done, took them to school today, and they even searched and said, "Oh no, he's clean." But they have no idea what a fanatic my wife is. On something like that, I knew it. I mean, she did everything but hook me up to a meat hook and hose me down, flip me over, slap me in some stuff. She had to do my hair. Oh yeah, it's not fun. I was abused. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that that happened on top of everything else. But anyway, Jerry Nix, thanks for the super sticker, buddy. Clistro Bessie, wow, thank you for the super sticker, sir. Guys, you don't have to do that, all right? Let me get finished. It's kind of a weird feeling. Storm AB, what's happening? Charity Manigault is in the house. Frank Rowe, how you doing, buddy? Jane Helms, another. She's light up a room. You guys see her if you ever talk to her. Pretty Hendry, hello. Glad you can make it. Marcy Ann's amazing. Gina Leva, obviously. Everybody knows Gina Leva. She's amazing, talented woman, big time. Diane Mitchell, I'm not sure. Vulcan Ghost, hello. I'm trying to. Listra's in the house. There she is. Yep, your sister's probably not far behind. Uh, Let me keep going. Amel Bietier, I think. Don Parker, my man from with the plan, as my mama would often say, you need to use your head for something besides a hat rack. Yeah, it's a good idea. Tisha Das. Uh, Aaron Frost, thank you for being here. Dave Switzer's in the house. Urswar Sindra Sakar. Robert Tantulo's in the house. I'm trying to go as quickly down as I can. Eric Kessler's always here. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Canu McCullough. Can you McCullough? I don't know if I did that right, but hello anyway, and thank you for being here. I could definitely butcher a name. Better than I was a year ago, though, I think. Practice makes perfect. Lee is in the house. L. Lee is in the house. Cosmo, what's happening, buddy? That's wonderful news. Pam Turner's in the house. What's happening, Pam? Tell Mountain Man Rutledge. Big Marty says hi. Steve Noel, what's up? MacArthur Robinson, welcome. Uh, Vasco Carney, welcome, welcome, welcome. Ava Diaz. Diaz? Shawadi Debarama. Debarama. No, that's not right. Anyway, Steve Noel's in the house. Alex Warden, thank you for being here. I mean that. Gay Ling, always thank you. Yeah, who knows? You never know. He wanted to play football, but football's dangerous. All these kids playing so hard to be in the NFL, and the chances are like 1 in 1 billion. Then they get hurt real bad. I mean, that's not. It's crazy. It's just not worth it to me. Uh, Daniel Mugo, welcome. Nice to hear that your grandson's coming home. Yes, it is. It made my day. Okay, it just jumped down. Ray Sagala, Malhender, Rod, Raid, welcome. Ruth Pace is here. Hello, Ruth. Bruno's in the house. Somebody. Thank you, Gayling. I mean that. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me get out of here. Silly man. Dana Energy. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Kathy Knight, hello. Miriam Weiberg's here. Last second, I saw you. Charity, I said hello, Charity. Bitmata. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless you all. I mean that. Thank you for being here. Thanks for listening. And think about it. Just think about it. Don't forget to pray for Mr. Mufareh, his family, the tech team. Like I said, Mr. Kamal on his 30th hour. Collins Manna, my man with the plan. Hello, Collins. Frank Rowe, how you doing, Frank? Henry Horn, give me a boom, and I'm gonna go. Joseph Belkin, how you doing, buddy? Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless.